And we're about to see them run over the 1,200 metres. They're racing. One stood there, Jester Noir, missed it by 4 or 5 lengths, and the first to get going is the favourite, No Mean Feet, bounded straight out of the gates to lead Look Us Over, 10 Carat and Action Figure. Behind those, as they'd settled down on the outside, is Burgoyne racing outside of Trade Prize, and then came next of all Good Fortune, Danish Gem, Family Discussion, well off the speed early, and after making an absolute mess of the start, a long last is Jester Noir. And so as they head by the 750, the fave getting it all its own way. No Mean Feet travelling easily for Shooter McGruddy. A length and a half on. Look Us Over up running second from Action Figure, who's in the box seat. 10 Carat running fourth. Trade Prize is fifth over on the inside, being followed closely there by Burgoyne. 1.5 away then to Good Fortune. Family Discussion going around it quickly. It zipped around the outside but is very deep coming into the home corner. No Mean Feet led at the top of the straight from Look Us Over. Called upon by Poi with Action Figure switching back to the inside, but No Mean Feet now races clear. No Mean Feet explodes away down the outside. Trade Prize coming with Family Discussion. No Mean Feet though with a handy lead. Trade Prize keeps coming, but it's No Mean Feet. A double for Shooter McGruddy. No Mean Feet beat Trade Prize. Action Figure or Family Discussion there for third. Running on next is Good Fortune. In behind them Burgoyne, followed then by Jester Noir, which is surprisingly past a few stragglers after missing it by 5. They included Look Us Over, Danish Gem, and back in their company as well as 10 Carat. No Mean Feet, Sean McGruddy jumped brilliantly from its favourable draw, was able to cruise along there and idled through the middle part of the race. And even when the challenge came from Look Us Over, as fleeting as it was, No Mean Feet showed real fleet feet and dashed away from him. Number 1, No Mean Feet for Joy Kelly, Sean McGruddy, a Danehill Express gelding. 7 years of age, but only having his 9th lifetime start, and posts its second win. It's a card of 2 wins, 6 second placings from those 9 appearances, and jumped evens $2.120 there at the finish. Second is number 9, who'd made ground off the pace Trade Prize, a trade fair finality gelding, prepared by Paula Wag, ridden by Sean O'Donnell. Trade Prize around 370 at odds. And back their third, Action Figure for Bailey North Durft for Trevor Andrews by Oratorio from Toy of War, and pays approximately $4. 3/4 in 112.96. 35.71 the split. 1.942 Family Discussion, fourth in front of Good Fortune, who made up some headway late in the event. So a good win here under the 60.5 kilograms, and in the 4 runs so far this preparation, it's 2 wins and 2 seconds. Ultra consistent here, but clearly has been plagued by issues right throughout its career. 7 years of age, No Mean Feet, just 9 career runs. And a credit to trainer Joy Kelly, who races the gelding in partnership with Dave Kelly. The runner-up in Trade Prize with the blinkers off, settling back, but it certainly did attack the line with plenty of gusto over the final part, and the effort of Action Figure was handy enough over on the inside, tracking through all of the way and held its ground. The next event will be the National Apprentices Challenge at 4:30 over the 1,800 metres, and there are no alterations. Okay, let's get down to Gareth here, and a good result once again for Joy Kelly, one of the part owners. They've been patient, they love the horse, and he's certainly rewarding them there with another super consistent performance today, which brings up the second leg of a double for Shooter McGruddy.
Yeah, thanks for that, Darren. Yeah, Joy's doing the strapping on us as well with No Mean Feet. So this scallop that's only had the 9 starts now for the 2 wins as a 7-year-old returns back to the winner's circle. So that's great to see, great perseverance from Joy. And she just mentioned that he might need to go for a spell. He's never had so many runs in a preparation, Brittany.
It's quite remarkable, isn't it, to have a 7-year-old. He'll be 8 this year, and this was just his 9th career start. So they've shown so much patience with this galloper, and it's just so good to see them being rewarded. His name, No Mean Feet, is an obvious nod to the hoof issues that he's had throughout his career, and you obviously don't usually get horses of this age so lightly raced, so it's very clear that he's had issues. And I remember speaking to Shooter when he broke his maiden. He said any other connections would have given up on him a long time ago, but not Joy and the connections here. They were being so loyal and patient with this galloper, and gee, it's good to see them being rewarded. Sean, we're talking about the patience of the connections here, and it's so good now that this horse broke his maiden, but to see him do it again today, it's excellent.
Yeah, look, he's really rewarding them now, and like I said, if he was in a bigger stable, he would have got the sack a long time ago, but they've done a tremendous job fixing his problems behind him, obviously with his feet. That's why he's named No Mean Feet, and they do a great job.
How does he feel today in terms of, we know that he's had his issues and everything, but the bar plates came off. How was he in his action?
He didn't actually feel as good as when he won his maiden, so I said to the guys, we might get him to a Saturday quick as we can, because you never know for how many runs more they've got him. But yeah, look, the way he won today was 60.5 on his back. I think he's got a Saturday win in him.
Well, let's hope we see that soon. Well done.
Thanks, Brittany.
So No Mean Feet defeats Trade Price, Action Figure and Family Discussion, 194 and 2. Shooter McGruddy taking the riding honours so far today with the double. That's race 6 done and dusted. Race 7 is a feature race. It is a heat of the National Apprentices Challenge over the 1800 metres. Looking forward to that, the 58 rated gallopers.